Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 31st of March. Operation Namaste is an initiative of which Indian armed force to combat the spread of COVID-19 pandemic. So, right answer is Indian Army. It is the operation of Indian Army. Present Army Chief is General Manoj Mukund Narwane. Previous Army Chief was General Bipin Rawat. Recently, he was appointed as first CDS of India. CDS stands for Chief of Defence Staff. CDS is the head of newly created department, and the name of this department is DMA, that is Department of Military Affairs, and it is under Defence Ministry. CDS is a part of DAC. DAC stands for Defence Acquisition Council, and Defence Minister is the head of this council. Apart from that, CDS is part of DPC, that is Defence Planning Committee. Answer in comment box who is the head of Defence Planning Committee. Now, present Defence Minister is Mr. Rajnath Singh. His constituency is Lucknow. Lucknow is in Uttar Pradesh, and recently Lucknow was in news as this year's Defence Expo held in Lucknow. And during this expo, India-Africa event was organized for collaboration in defense sector, and after that Lucknow Declaration was signed. Now, if we talk about Africa, recently African Union Summit held in Ethiopia. The capital of Ethiopia is Addis Ababa, and now the President of South Africa is the chair of African Union. Which technological firm launched a COVID-19 chatbot on its messaging platform in partnership with Union Ministry of Health and MyGov? So this was launched by Facebook. Now recently Facebook was also in news because of Pragati initiative. It is an initiative launched by Facebook, Women Entrepreneurship. Apart from that, Facebook was also in news because of Goal initiative. Goal stands for Going Online as Leaders, and for this Facebook has collaborated with Ministry of Tribal Affairs to provide skill training to the young tribal women. Apart from that, Facebook was also in news because of We Think Digital initiative. And as per this initiative, Facebook is going to launch digital literacy program in Uttar Pradesh. A. Ramachandran, who recently passed away in Kerala, was associated with which profession? Right answer is scientist. So, renowned scientist in the field of fisheries and ocean studies, Dr. A. Ramachandran passed away recently. He headed the first ever International Blue Economy Congress in our country. Which state has set up interdepartmental committees named Team 11 to fight the COVID-19 pandemic? Right answer is Uttar Pradesh. So, state government of Uttar Pradesh constituted committees named Team 11 to fight the coronavirus spread. Now, Uttar Pradesh was also in news as India's first transgender university is going to be in Uttar Pradesh. Apart from that, India's first corporate train was launched recently, and the route of this train is Delhi Lucknow. So, this was the first ever corporate train, and it was by IRCTC. IRCTC is an entity of Indian Railways. So, Lucknow is in Uttar Pradesh, and the route of first corporate train, which is known as Tejas Express, is between Delhi and Lucknow. And recently, third corporate train of IRCTC was started, and it is Kashi Mahakal Express, and the route of this train is between Indore and Varanasi. Recently, Indore was in news as Indore in Madhya Pradesh has been connected with Kishangarh in Rajasthan as per Udan scheme. Udan stands for Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. It is scheme of Ministry of Civil Aviation. Present minister is Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri, and Kishangarh is also known as Marble City of India. Answer in comment box which city is known as Manchester of India. Now coming back to this Kashi Mahakal Express, this is the first overnight journey train by IRCTC. It is third corporate train. The route of second corporate train is between Mumbai and Ahmedabad. Beni Prasad Verma, who passed away recently, was the founding member of which political party? Right answer is Samajwadi Party. So one of the founding member of Samajwadi Party, and he had served as Union Telecom Minister from 1996 to 1998. The Indian government sold its 66.67% stakes in Kamarajar Port Limited. The question is, this port is located in which state of India? So it is located in Tamil Nadu, and it is located on the Coromandel coast. Now recently Tamil Nadu was in news as it became the first state in our country to enact a law on contract farming. Now if we talk about ports, recently Union Cabinet approved 13th major port in our country, and it is going to be in Maharashtra in Wadhwa. Now recently Maharashtra was in news as it won the maximum number of medals as per recent Khelo India Youth Games, and these games held in Assam. Apart from that, recently first ever Khelo India University Games held in Odisha, and in these games Punjab University of Chandigarh won the maximum number of medals. Maharashtra was also in news because of Happy Hour initiative. Answer in comment box what is the objective of this initiative. Which country has launched a military communication satellite called AEHF satellite, that is Advanced Extremely High Frequency Satellite? Right answer is USA. So this is by USA and it is Lockheed Martin Advanced Extremely High Frequency Satellite. Now recently USA was also in news because of its deal with Taliban, and this deal was signed in Doha in Qatar. Recently Qatar was in news as Australia replaced Qatar and became the largest exporter of LNG, and recently the first ever LNG bus service of India was started in Kochi in Kerala. Qatar was also in news as it is going to be the host of 2022 FIFA World Cup. USA was also in news as it is the host of this year G7 Summit. So USA is the host of G7 Summit while Saudi Arab is the host of G20 Summit. And recently the virtual summit of G20 leaders held, and it was headed by Saudi Arabia. And after this summit, the member countries decided to infuse $5 trillion in the global economy to provide a boost and to revive it. Please note that this 5 trillion will be injected by all countries, not by individual countries. The Government of India sold its stake in THDC India Limited and NWPCO, that is Northeastern Electric Power Corp, to which Indian public sector undertaking? Right answer is NTPC Limited. Answer in comment box how many companies have Maharatna status. So with this, the total disinvestment revenue of the current financial year is approximately 48,000 crores, while the target for this year is 65,000 crores. Japanese government funding agency JICA has signed a loan agreement with India for projects in which sector? Right answer is rail infrastructure. So recently JICA has signed rupee 15,295 crores loan agreements with India for 3 mega rail infrastructure. As per the recent report of SBI Research EcoRap, what will be the economic growth of India in 2020-2021? Right answer is 2.6%. So the estimated growth is 2.6%, and the downgrade in growth estimation is mainly due to lockdown. Please note that the Prime Minister announced lockdown to contain the transmission of coronavirus, and this is a 21 days, and to provide relief during this lockdown, Union Finance Ministry recently announced relief package of rupee 1.7 lakh crores. So these were the important questions. Now for regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. The link is given in the description as well as in the pinned comment. This is the name of GK Today Telegram channel, and the name is GK Today YouTube, and this is the link. Now please install the Telegram app in your mobile phone, then only it will work. Otherwise it will show some error if the app is not installed. Apart from that, for ebooks, please install GK Today Academy app, and here you can get the current affairs in quiz format as well as in the easy digest format. So now we are going to discuss the Telegram questions which were posted in this Telegram channel. So make sure you join the Telegram channel and attempt these questions. So now let's start. Recently, Saudi Arabia has assured India on the uninterrupted LPG supply. Now, which of the following is not true in this context? So the key here is not true. Okay. So the first statement is Ujala distribution scheme is related to LPG connections to the women of BPL families. See, this Ujala distribution scheme is related to LED. It is related to light. And the scheme which is related to LPG is a scheme of Petroleum Ministry. So first statement is incorrect. Second statement is correct. India is the second largest importer of LPG in the world. Since the question is asking not correct statement, so second question is recently PMO constituted a high level panel to restore the normalcy after 21 days lockdown period. So who is the head of this high level committee? It is going to be headed by Mr. P.K. Mishra. Which of the following is not true about Earth Hour? The event is organized by WWF, that is World Wide Fund, and it is held every year on the last Saturday of March. Both these statements are correct and therefore C is the right answer. Recently, Asian Development Bank announced that it is to invest $100 million. Which of the following statement is true in this context? The first statement is that China is the largest shareholder in Asian Development Bank. See, in case of Asian Development Bank, Japan and USA are the largest shareholders. So since Japan is the largest shareholder, China is wrong answer. So first statement is incorrect. Now second statement is also incorrect, as it is saying countries outside Asia cannot be a shareholder. We just saw that USA is the second largest shareholder and USA is not an Asian country. Therefore, second statement is also incorrect. So, right answer is D. Recently, convalescent plasma treatment was in news. It is related to COVID-19 and recently it was approved by FDA and that is why this question was in news. So, these were the important questions. Thank you and that's all for the day.